like not even all the wood we need. We're going to be coming back eventually a few times. Good morning to another day of van building. The other day I didn't get to put in the wooden paneling because I found an issue with the actual wood I bought. I need the wood to look like this. How it's got two chamfered edges. You get this nice V look right down the middle. If it doesn't have these nice edges, it ends up just looking like one solid piece of wood, which isn't really desirable because you could just use plywood for that use. So the wood I bought has square edges, so I'm going to have to route a 45 in the edges where they join each other. So to do that, I've set up a router table and I've attached this standard router just to a board, and I've got a 45-degree bit, and I'm just going to run all my boards through it. So welcome back. We just finished the wooden paneling on the roof, so it's come out quite nice. It's actually a bit tricky to get it all lined up, especially when you leave the wood outside for a couple of days in the sun, it starts to warp. So this side was all a bit warped and hard to put together. This side we actually ran out of wood, so we had to go buy some brand new wood, which made it about 100 times easier to put it all together. It was all straight, perfect, lined up, so that was nice. We did have to put a couple of spaces in behind the paneling, so we cut a whole bunch of just these little pieces of wood and we stuck them in behind the wood, just because where this sits flush it's kind of a bit undulating, so if you start screwing it in you end up cracking the wood and you end up with these cracks like this. So I'm gonna have to put some super glue or something in there because I don't like it. The other thing we did is we put in the upper cupboard doors. So these ones here, I am going to put gas struts in them, just keep them open by themselves. I've got them here, haven't installed them yet. So the next job for the day I think is going to be the kitchen. I'm going to start on that. So it's going to sit about here, it's going to be yay high, about 500 out. It's going to keep all our fridge, gas bottles, sink, a few drawers, a couple of slide out tables. So I'll get started on that and see where I get. So we are on our way to pick up one of the most fundamentally important things for us, for our van, is a fridge. And I've spent a lot of time trying to look for one around Santiago. I mean, like I spent probably 3 whole days on the internet just trying to find a fridge that wasn't $2,000. So we finally found this guy that's selling one. It's
the right size.
Yeah. And we're going to go pick it up with the subway, so this should be fun.
So there were a lot of rides happening in autumn 2019, and we can see that all buildings, especially old buildings, this National Museum is covered in graffiti. The protestants were pretty pissed off.
Pretty much every single building that you see, old, new, has graffiti just written all over it. It's more like free Chile, the police kind of vibe going on.
Especially the old ones, they have some meaning, like, you know, like historical buildings, especially those.
Yeah. Even subway stations were destroyed. I think 2 whole subway stations were burnt down.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You can't use those subway stations anymore.
It's totally.
Oh, here it is. A new fridge. This is the demonstrator model, but this is going to be a perfect size, I think. It's 40 litres. So I've nearly finished making the kitchen. This is our whole kitchen setup. We're gonna have our fridge that pulls out over here. We've got like a chest of fridge freezer kind of setup. This is gonna be drawers for pots, pans, food, anything you want, a big one, so you can put like big pots and fry pans and stuff in there. This is gonna be an extra table, so when you're cooking, like an extra area where you can store stuff. And then this is going to slide open, and I'm going to have some bars here that you can hang your towels, like tea towels and everything, like a drying rack. I think that's going to come in very useful. Our last van didn't have that, so it was a real pain in the ass to try and dry things. Drawers, top drawer is going to be cutlery, so we've got like a slider in here. I haven't finished that one yet. Our middle drawer, and the bottom drawer is going to be where our coffee machine is. So I've designed it to fit a coffee machine. I haven't actually bought it yet, so I'm pretty excited about that. We're going to have a coffee machine in the van. We got our gas bottle that sits in here. I've just cut a hole out, so it's going to sit there nicely. The hole for the drain for the sink that goes under the van. Sink will be here. The kitchen stove will be here. So, oh yeah, one last thing. When I'm cooking outside, I'm going to have a slide out table. It comes out here, so it's going to sit around about this high on me, and then I can chop, 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 cook, 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 chop, 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 cook, cook, cook. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut the fronts for the cabinets with plywood, which has got like a rounded edge. It makes it look a bit pretty. So we're going to cover the front, put little slots in so they all open up individually. It should look very nice once we're done. To save some money on the sink, we bought a catering stainless steel bain-marie dish to use as our sink. To get it ready, we had to drill a hole in the bottom and then create a lip for the drain plug to sit in so the water wouldn't pool. To do this, we routed a hole in a scrap piece of wood, and then using that as a mold, we bashed the sink to form a recess so the drain plug would sit flush. Alright everyone, that's it for this video. I really hope you're getting some use out of them. I'm enjoying making them. If you are getting some use, remember to hit the like button or leave a comment below if you have any questions. I'll be coming out with a new video in the next couple of weeks. It'll be about the bed frame, and it's something that I actually haven't seen anyone do in a van this size, so it's actually quite interesting. So if you want to watch that, remember to subscribe to the channel and you won't miss out on any of the updates. Okay, I'll see you next time.